Hey guys, it's your tech girl Mary and welcome back to our YouTube channel. So it's been a while since tayo ay nag-review ng isang Samsung Galaxy smartphone. And to be specific, yung kanilang A-series lineup. If you remember, naging maganda naman yung experience natin from the Samsung Galaxy A23, even their Samsung Galaxy A53. And as much as I want to cover lahat ng smartphones from their A-series lineup from this year, mahina ang kalaban guys, nag-iisa lang ako. Kaya very specific smartphones lang. Yung talagang most requested nyo lang. Yung mga nare-review natin. And yep, here with me right now is the Samsung Galaxy A23. It's their another release sa kanilang low-end mid-range lineup. And I would say medyo mataas ang expectations ko dito dahil alam naman natin na Samsung has been going strong talaga sa kanilang mid-range or to be specific, A-series lineup. Anyway, I also noticed na kapag A-series talaga ng Samsung, focused ito sa camera department. Which is why, in today's video, we will be focusing more on its camera. But first, tignan muna natin kung ano yung makukuha nyo sa loob ng box. Okay, so as you can see, what I got here is in peach colorway. But actually, they call it Awesome Peach. And ayan, as usual, isi-slide lang natin yung pinaka cover niya. So obviously, we got no free jelly case here. We got here yung phone mismo and makikita nyo dito sa kanyang pinaka-plastic yung kanyang three main features like yung Infinity V display, quad camera with OIS, and fingerprint scan. Underneath, andito naman yung ating pinaka-power brick and of course, yung kanyang USB Type-C charging cable. Now, before we start with the camera vlog test, of course, alam kong gusto nyong malaman kung magkano siya as of the moment. The Samsung Galaxy A23 retails for 13,990 pesos and it is available for one variant only, which is yung 6 gig of RAM and 128 gig of internal storage. It is available sa mga Samsung authorized stores like for example sa mall, even on their website, Shopee, and Lazada. Actually, no, before we start with the camera specs, gusto ko lang sabihin na katulad ng ibang Samsung Galaxy A-series nila, may pagka-unibody yung design niya. Kumbaga, iisa lang yung kulay na ginamit doon sa pinaka-camera setup niya and pati doon sa pinaka-body and of course, even on its sides. So yes, very flat lang yung color niya, which is I'm getting used to it naman na, and it's not like it's bad naman din. I actually really like it dahil nga it really makes it unique dahil alam naman natin yung mga nauusong design ng smartphones ngayon. So yup, on its back, meron tayong 50 megapixels sensor. And katulad nga ng sinabi ko kanina, meron siyang OIS. Aside doon sa main camera, we also got a 5 megapixels ultra-wide camera. And of course, a 2 megapixels macro camera and a 2 megapixels depth sensor. By the way, no, kung mapapansin nyo, may dewdrop notch din tayo dyan and that is the 8 megapixels camera naman. Yung camera application natin, as you can notice guys, ito yung mostly na makikita rin natin sa ibang smartphones these days. So yes, it is a very familiar setup naman. Swiping from the left and right, pwede tayo mag-switch ng mga available modes natin dito. And again, we have an option na i-rearrange or remove yung ibang modes dito sa ating viewfinder. Now, kapag vertical swipe naman yung gagawin natin, pwede tayong mag-switch between front and the rear camera. Now, yung pinaka-settings natin guys, yung icon is located sa pinaka-upper left corner ng screen. Dito natin mako-control of course yung iba pa niyang settings katulad ng video, yung grid lines natin, and even yung watermark. Sa more menu, nandito yung Pro Mode, Panorama, Food, Night, Macro Mode, and yung ating slow motion. By the way, no, sa ating Pro Mode guys, pwede tayong mag-adjust ng ISO between 100 and 800. By the way pala, no, doon sa camera toggle natin, dalawa lang yung option na makikita nyo agad-agad yung 1x and the ultra-wide. But once you go to the ultra-wide, lalabas yung mga iba pang zooming options natin like the 2 times, 4 times, and up to 10 times digital zoom. When it comes to picture quality guys, lalo na in broad daylight, talagang masasabi ko that Samsung Galaxy A23 performed great. At least doon sa mga photos again, taken by the 50 megapixels camera. Enough yung sharpness and detail sa mga photos natin, mapa-studio man ito guys, or even again, outdoors. Although there are times lang na may oversaturated photos tayo, but I do think to some users guys, katulad ko, will be pleased na makita sila since most smartphones na nawakan ko, yung iba is undersaturated, so under-pleasing. By the way, no guys, baka lang mag-expect kayo na may zoom toggle tayo doon sa 50 megapixels resolution. Yung 2 times cropped zoom natin guys is unbinned 50 megapixels images. Now, when it comes naman sa ultra-wide camera performance ng Samsung Galaxy A23, I wouldn't say na it's the same experience na naranasan ko doon sa kanyang 50 megapixels main camera. Obviously, malaki yung jump from 5 megapixels to 50, of course. Kung ipagtatabi natin sila, it lacks detail and of course, mas na-lessen din yung kulay natin. Siguro it could have been best na lang no kung 8 megapixel sensor yung ginamit sa kanya rather than 5 megapixels. Anyway, no, yung dalawang cameras pa na na-mention ko kanina katulad ng macro camera and the depth sensor, mostly hindi ito yung mga tipo ng camera na nagagamit ko talaga for daily use, but to some people na of course, gumagamit nito, siguro yung drawback lang na nakikita ko sa macro camera is yung lack of autofocus. Okay, sa ating night mode, alam ko naman kanina na na-mention natin guys na meron siyang dedicated night mode. May mga times lang na hindi masyadong nakatulong tong option na to. Medyo may ibang parts lang guys, yung low light performance niya is a bit underwhelming. Siguro yung good news na lang dito is that yung OIS niya guys is really helpful dahil okay yung ating shooting experience sa kanya and mas consistent siya at night. And not single photo guys was shaky. Again, ito yung importance kapag may dedicated OIS ang main camera. Now for the selfies again, no, meron siyang dalawang modes. We got the wide and ultra wide, but technically isa lang naman yung camera natin sa harap. They were okay guys. Overall, happy naman ako sa naging quality ng mga selfies ko. And very punchy pa rin yung mga kulay natin. Although medyo may kababaan lang yung ating megapixels sa kanya. Now, when it comes to video recording, yung shooting capability ng phone guys is up to 1080p at 30 fps lang. But good news, when shooting ultra wide, hanggang 1080p naman din. So, hindi naman siya bumaba ng 720p unlike other smartphones. Pretty decent naman guys yung ating mga videos na 1080p footage natin. I know na-discuss ko na ng konti yung kanyang design, pero I'll be very more specific on this part. As usual, it doesn't look like plastic sa malayo, no? But it is very plasticky sa feel. Again, this is what Samsung calls glastic. Medyo matagal-tagal na rin nila tong ginagamit sa mga A-series nila. And yes, what we got here again is the Awesome Peach, pero available din to in 3 other colors pa, katulad ng Awesome Black, Awesome Blue, and Awesome White. Honestly, maganda yung ibang colors na available for the A23, pero specifically, mas gusto ko talaga yung Awesome Peach. Probably because it's a very unique colorway from Samsung. Again, sa pagkakaalam ko, walang ganitong colorway last time sa A-series nila. Anyway, as we go around guys, kung mapapansin nyo, nasa kanan yung kanyang volume rockers and yung power button. And yung power button guys, it doubles as a side-mounted fingerprint sensor. And on the leftmost part, nandito naman yung ating SIM tray. And lastly, below we got the headphone jack, yung ating microphone, USB Type-C port, and the speaker grill. Actually, no, that's basically it for our video. Alam ko medyo nabitin yung iilan dito, but then again, ang focus ng video natin nga is yung camera performance ng smartphone. Siguro sa pros and cons na lang tayo magiging specific. Unang-una for our pros, yung battery life niya. I know I did not mention or this is not a full review, pero I just want to add na excellent naman yung battery life na meron yung Samsung Galaxy A23. Ulitin ko, or sa mga hindi nakakaalam, this phone has 5,000 mAh, enough to last me the whole day, and actually nagamit ko pa siya for the following day. Pangalawa, no, highly customizable yung kanyang One UI 4.1. Again, it ships out of the box Android 12 na, which is something na mostly some smartphones did not offer nung bandang first to second quarter of the year. And lastly, maganda yung camera performance, specifically the main camera or the 50 megapixels main camera. And I would really say na malaking naging tulong nung OIS or the optical image stabilization sa ating pag-take ng night images and of course, taking videos. Although, kahit wala siyang 4K resolution. Now, for the cons, actually, dalawa lang to. Unang-una, just like what I said earlier, the ultra-wide camera is underwhelming. Pangalawa is, of course, the screen quality. Medyo nakapalan lang ako doon sa kanyang pinaka-side bezels. Specifically na rin siguro yung ating pinaka-notch since it's not very 2022. Overall, for the Samsung Galaxy A23 smartphone, okay naman yung ating kanyang overall camera performance. Siguro hindi ko lang talaga masyadong nagamit yung dalawa pang cameras niya, which is the macro and the depth sensor, but for the main camera, okay. And I would say it matched naman the price point. Pangalawa, I did try to game with this phone. It has the Qualcomm Snapdragon 680 sa mga naku-curious dyan. To be frank, okay naman yung chipset, but it's just that it's not the type of chipset na very good for intensive gaming. Okay siya for light or moderate gaming, guys. And lastly, bukod dun sa na-mention ko, uulitin ko, okay din ang battery performance ng smartphone throughout the day. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. Alam kong tumerno yung smartphone sa suot natin ngayon. Ewan ko, pero parang nagkataon lang yata. But again, it's your tech girl, Mary, and see you on our next video. Bye, guys!